Hello everyone, Country Trigger here, and welcome back to the Reaction Zone. And this time we are going to be checking out another ShoeonHead video, and I know I'm kind of late on this, but we're going to ask the question, why do women hate Sydney Sweeny? I almost messed up the name right there, but yeah, it is basically talking about the recent, jeans commercial with Sydney Sweeny, and talking about how the people mostly on TikTok and I guess on Twitter are basically comparing it to like a type of racist Nazi type of propaganda displayed hiddenly into this nice just basic jean commercial. So yeah, we're gonna see what ShoeonHead has uncovered, and we're gonna see how unhinged the world is, because we definitely need to see more of that. We definitely need to see how unhinged the world is today and see how we can overcome it. But before we get started on the video, make sure you like and subscribe, and let me know down in the description, in the comments, I should say the comments of what videos you want me to react to next. And as always, the link of the video will be in the description below. I usually do these in the morning, so I can't really have my brain process enough. All right, let's just get to the video. Let's just get to it.
So if you've been living under a rock, you probably haven't heard that Sydney Sweeny was in an American Eagle commercial.
Yes,
genes are
American
passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeny has great genes.
Get it? Genes?
Yes.
Genes? Because she's attractive? And
Yes.
she is. I can see why men like her. She has a really cute face and a nice body. But personally, my favorite thing about Sydney Sweeny is that she's a Nazi. Did they mean to include a bunch of Nazi dog whistles in this?
Yep,
How the
dog
fuck did she agree to
whistle.
this actual Nazi ad? The only way Sydney Sweeny would be okay with
Jesus.
doing an ad like this is if she was a Nazi.
This is Nazi shit.
The cutoff. Holy shit, the cutoff got me. Yeah, but yeah, people really try to see the worst, and people either they don't like, or they just are so online and so in like non-social about like just getting news and getting information just online and just on Twitter and everything like that, and not doing like real critical thinking. Is like, yeah, it's insane, dude. It's insane. Like, you see these worst cases, and you see these just like unbelievable cases, and yeah, it's insane just to like just sit back and just look at the world, how it's become today, and it's very frightening. It is very frightening. I getting close to be like, don't know if I want to continue playing this game anymore. That's a joke, by the way. I still want to see how long I can live out this particular game we call life. So let's just go and see what ShoeonHead has come up with this. The war on hot women.
Stop the ad.
Uh-oh.
It's being racist.
There it is.
Some of you guys might be too young to remember,
Damn.
but back in the day when an ugly girl was jealous of a pretty girl, she would simply call her a whore. But that's a good thing now, so we have to call her racist. I am going.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, that was kind of a thing back in the day. Just whatever the worst thing you can say to someone to like not like, or not be in the, it's just like the hate train of like trying to get back at like just not even name calling, just trying to get back at just trying to make them more miserable than you it's just a toxic mindset, dude.
To be completely honest, I have no idea what movies Sydney Sweeny is in. All I know, she is a very popular celebrity, and I always see discourse on Twitter about her being mid.
I don't see it.
What is wrong with you people? Who is not mid nowadays? I saw Anne Hathaway get called mid the other day.
Damn.
Anne Hathaway.
Damn.
If these women are mid, I'm like a sub-zero. I'm like a -2. I am like a horseshoe crab on the bottom of the ocean.
Hey, you know what? Don't go on any of those sites you've mentioned in previous videos. DeviantArt, you said you've been to. I don't know what they would do with a horseshoe crab, but I try not to think about it.
Horseshoe crabs are pretty base, though. 445 million years, no evolution. That's me. Millions of years on YouTube.
Oh my goodness. Basically take the joke right out of my mouth.
No evolution. Sydney Sweeny has like a fun, bubbly personality. She seems like she enjoys being feminine, and it seems like she doesn't hate men, which is a big plus. She really plays into the like, I'm a hot blonde bombshell, I have big titties thing, which, are we back to liking titties as a society? Didn't Kim Kardashian deflate her ass recently? That's how I knew.
Damn. She trying to become a normal woman. Who'd have thunk? Who'd have thunk all that plastic surgery and all that stuff to, you know, try to make something in the eyes of other people and to yourself is, I don't know what I was trying to say. Basically, like, who'd have thunk that trying to do so much to try to attack that annoying little voice in your head instead of just calming down and just taking a step back and do what's natural, you know?
The ass fad was over. The fall of Kim Kardashian's ass and the rise of Sydney Sweeny. Besides, ass, titties, no, I don't objectify women. I respect women, okay? The only thing that matters to me is a woman's mind.
Yeah.
And thighs. What is like the male body equivalent to this debate? Abs or arms? Personally, I love a good forearm. I love a good, nice, thick, manly wrist. And you know what looks great on a wrist?
A watch. And this is an ad. It's an ad about the Holtzkern. It's about Holtzkern. I bet you it's a Holtzkern ad.
A watch.
I knew it.
Us to today's sponsor, Holtzkern.
I knew it.
So let's quickly give them a shout out before we get into today's video, shall we?
Nice Holtzkern.
Holtzkern is a young Austrian company that
outfit.
creates unique watches, jewelry, and accessories using all natural materials like wood and stone. Their high-quality timepieces come in various designs for both men and women, making them the perfect choice for any style or occasion. All
while
Holtzkern's
it's rocking, I'm
products are
eating a
manufactured
Swiss
in
roll.
small quantities to ensure responsible and ethical production, while making sure each item is built to last. I personally love the kaleidoscope watch with the little flower design on the pearl dial. I think it is so beautiful and so cute. I'm obsessed with it. The glass is made of sapphire crystal, making it scratch resistant, while the strap is crafted from koa wood, and it's water resistant as well. There's also the Moonrise watch, which is made from a genuine white marble and stainless steel. It shows the weekday, date, and even the current moon phase, which is really cool. I think all their products make very beautiful gifts, and since they're all made from natural materials, they're all very unique. All their items come with a 2-year warranty, and ordering online is super easy with free worldwide shipping within 5 to 9 business days.
Yeah, these are extremely expensive, but
handles the custom feeds for you,
the price
so
of
no
those.
unexpected drama
those
there.
are the price.
Just click my link in the description below and use my special discount code SHOE to get 15% off your order. Plus,
15.
if you additionally sign up for their free premium club membership, you'll get access to exclusive products, special discounts, and early pre-sales. But if you only want to check things out for now, no pressure. You can just sign up, come back later, and you'll still get a special discount on your first purchase. So if you're looking for a unique gift or just want to treat yourself
I saw
to a
50%
nice watch,
off there.
I highly suggest checking out Holtzkern. Big thank you to Holtzkern for sponsoring this video. And now, let's get back to it.
Yep, didn't skip the ads. She didn't threaten me about skipping the ads, so that's why I don't skip the ads. Even the ones I knew that were kind of outdated when my first ShoeonHead reaction on this channel was like super outdated because I chose an old video, but yeah. But yeah, as far as watches, I know most people don't wear them anymore because we have phones, but they're really more of a fashion. I don't know if I would get a watch anymore if it were for a fashion, because yeah, I'll probably just wear it once and probably never again unless it's like another super special occasion where I just have it for a decoration thing. So don't really see the use of spending about $500 to $700 on a watch that I barely use. So yeah.
My jeans are brown.
Oh, damn it. I'm surprised no one made that joke. I'm literally surprised no one made that joke. Bring me my brown jeans. There's an enemy ship on the horizon. Bring me my brown jeans.
Sounds like I shit my pants.
That's literally the joke you made. That's literally the joke you made. That's the joke I thought that you were going for, dude.
Outrage over Sydney Sweeney's ad has gone from, well, bad to worse.
Some people have taken issue with the phrase great genes being used over images of a blonde, blue-eyed woman.
If Sydney Sweeny is a...
Fuck. Oh, fuck. We got him coming on the screen. Ah, shit. I didn't expect this. All right, let's go. What do we got, Mr. President?
registered Republican, I think her ad is fantastic. Okay, thank you very much, everybody.
TikTok
Doesn't help his case, but you know what? Fuck it.
and Twitter absolutely blew up with thousands and thousands of people calling this ad fascist propaganda. Yes, they literally took the jeans and jeans pun to be some kind of Nazi dog whistle because Sydney Sweeny is an attractive blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman,
Sure
which apparently
is.
has been an extinct species for so long in advertisement that when
Basically.
people saw this, they got scared and thought they saw the ghost of Hitler. Is Sydney
Yeah.
Sweeny a Nazi? No. But do these people
Nope.
kind of have a point about this ad? Also, no. They are
No.
unwell. But
No.
let's hear them
Yeah,
out.
they
Let's
are very
watch some of
unwell.
these TikToks. Let's listen to them. Listen to their points.
Yeah, let's
We're not
see.
gonna be mean. We're not gonna own the libs, okay?
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. The track record for showing these types of videos on your channel is usually to dogpile their counterpoints. So we're gonna see exactly what their points are and how ridiculous it is. So let's see.
Okay, we are going to hear them out.
You guys are complaining about that Sydney Sweeny jeans ad, so I went and saw it.
That's Nazi propaganda.
Holy 2014 Tumblr. What the f? Out here looking like she
Wow.
walked straight out of a Stone Toss comic. Looking like
Wow.
you're going on the thumbnail of this video. Listen, if you're banging
Yeah.
in the middle of your forehead, you don't have to tell me your political opinions. I know them. I can tell.
Damn.
Okay, sorry. I
Damn.
got it out of my system. Let's continue.
Yeah,
I will
let's
be
see.
the friend that's too woke because those Sydney Sweeny American Eagle ads are weird. Like fascist weird. Like Nazi propaganda weird.
So this commercial was apparently a reference to an old Brooke Shields commercial from the 80s.
The secret of life lies hidden in a genetic code. Genes are fundamental in determining the characteristics of an individual and passing on these characteristics to succeeding generations. This may result in the origin of an entirely new species, which brings us to Calvin's and the survival of the fittest.
Calvin.
You know what? Without that weird awkward moment in the beginning, this is actually a pretty unique. That's a pretty unique style of ad for jeans. Yeah.
Klein jeans.
Oh my god, she turns into a swastika.
Oh my. You son of a. I wasn't even thinking about that. Why'd you put that in my freaking head, man? She knows Twitter. Goddamn. She's swimming into. I pray for her mental sanity. I know she's able to take it, but holy shit. I couldn't. I'm tapped out.
She was like 14 in that ad, by the way.
Holy no way that's 14-year-old. Oh, Jesus. Holy crap. I couldn't. Well, yeah, I can't say nothing. I literally can't say nothing because it will sound way weird if I try to continue this because it's basically the image made it look like she was much older. So that's all I can really say.
Really creepy. So
Yeah,
at least
it is-
Sydney
yeah, it
Sweeny
is creepy.
of legal age. 14 is actually pretty old for Brooke Shields if you know her history and her lore. If anything, that is the most f***ed up thing about this Sydney Sweeny ad, referencing an old ad of a child star who was abused by Hollywood. But yeah, it was a callback to an old commercial. And Sydney
Okay.
Sweeny is the current day hot celebrity, so they chose to do it with her. They unfortunately failed to consider the fact that in current year, white people are not allowed to say that they have good genes because that is Nazi propaganda.
A blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman is talking about her good genes. Like, That is Nazi propaganda.
You don't get to drop lines about inherited traits, blue eyes, and great genes while zooming in on somebody that could have walked straight off of a Nazi propaganda poster.
A white, blonde, blue-eyed, Hitler's wet dream talking about how much she loves her genetics. It's not just giving eugenics, it's giving male fantasy.
I like how eugenics and being attractive to men are like equally terrible things to these people.
Sydney Sweeney's jeans ad is giving.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry for pausing, but that windy look does not look good on you. I am sorry.
Ethnic state propaganda. It is giving dystopian. It is giving 1940s Germany.
Why do they all speak the same? Why do they all...
Because that's the community. Usually if you're in the same community, sometimes you have the same language and the same thought processes. But in this case, they actually do sound eerily like same voice patterns. And it is kind of creepy.
Do the same shit. They all say the same shit. It's giving. It's giving.
Put a blonde-haired, blue-eyed, fair-skinned woman in an ad and say she has good genes. I don't know if I can say this, but it's literally giving Nazi propaganda.
It's giving.
Yeah.
Also, the flesh-colored microphone? Why? It's giving dick, okay? It's giving penis. It's giving cock.
I can't believe I actually have to explain this, but there is a reason that they picked a girl named Sydney Sweeny for.
Oh, yeah, the SS thing. I remember hearing that on freaking videos too about like the initials as SS and that type of connection is like, holy crap.
This ad, and it's not just her blonde hair and her blue eyes. Sydney Sweeny is laying with her German Shepherd dog.
Oh yeah, the fucking German Shepherd too. God damn it. They're trying to tie everything all into this together like it's some weird hidden puzzle they're trying to throw in the freaking public.
In this shoe. Her name is Sydney Sweeny, so her initials are SS. They intentionally included her German Shepherd dog in the photo shoot.
Oh my god. Take your meds. Meds. Her name is Sydney Sweeny. Her initials are SS, like the Nazis. The dog is a German Shepherd. German. Like the Nazis.
Yes.
Are they putting crack in birth control nowadays? What is going on? She is a hot woman. She is a hot woman because of the way she looks. She looks the way she looks because of genetics.
Yes.
She has great genes. That is how a normal person sees it. She's blonde and has blue eyes and her initials are SS and she has a German Shepherd. Is how a schizophrenic, politically brain-rotted person sees it.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, dude. Are you actually gonna go and call? Are you actually gonna go and call the freaking jeans company and complain about the damn ad? And film yourself doing it on TikTok? Well, let's see how this train wreck goes.
Hi, I am a marketing student and was wondering if I could speak to someone who could maybe give me some insight as to what estimated return on investment there has to be willing to use white supremacy and eugenics as your marketing campaign.
Oh my god.
On a marketing campaign.
Harassing some poor worker doesn't even fucking speak English, has all to do with the commercial. These people are sick.
Yes, I recently saw American Eagle's eugenics marketing campaign where they used that white blonde girl and talked about how good her genes were in a time where racism is rampant in the U.S.
I see. Thank you for taking time to share your feedback.
Why are you bothering this random ass Filipino woman with your West Wing ass TED talk?
Damn. How did you even know it was Filipino? Must have some good friends to know about that.
Nobody gives a f.
Okay, so there's no way to, as a student, I can't learn about when eugenics makes sense in marketing? No one on the marketing team can talk to me about that?
I miss like 50 years ago when these people would just be serial killers instead of doing whatever the f this is. She's even got other celebrities seething.
Jeans are passed down from parents.
Oh my god, that's Doja Cat. Oh my fuck. Oh my fuck. Damn it. There's a reason why they're depending on the artists. I don't get to check out new music or new artists that come out unless they have something that truly hooks me. Because if you can't tell, I'm an old head. I grew, even though I grew up in the 90s and the early 2000s with rock and music like that and R&B, I still go back to the older times of classic rock and of the 70s and 60s and stuff, and Motown and stuff like that. So I'm a little bit of an old man type of vibe, an old soul, which I guess I really am an old soul at this point. But yeah. So yeah, the new music past the 2010s after I graduated high school was like dwindling down, and I couldn't get into new music. But yeah, seeing. So I don't know how the new celebrities like Taylor Swift and Doja Cat and all the other ones, except for Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars is pretty good. I like his old style music. But yeah, all the new artists and stuff are like getting all the either drama or like new music and stuff like that. I can't keep up with it. So, all right, let's see what Doja Cat has to talk about, since I've been rambling for a good minute.
The offspring often determined in traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Haha, she did.
Damn. Making fun of the whole South, why don't you?
Dumb redneck voice, get it? Because all white people are dumb inbred hicks? Good one, Doja. Hey, by the way, why are you pandering to the same exact people who got your ass canceled for wearing a Sam Hyde shirt once? They all think you're racist too, girl, but yeah, nice try. Hope they see this.
Doja Cat is making fun of Sydney Sweeney's ad only because she realized after all those years of her kissing up to white supremacists, they're never going to accept her because she's a half-black woman. Wearing the Sam Hyde shirt, you dating all these white supremacists. So make fun of the ad all you want, but we'll never forget you rolling around in those chat rooms showing white supremacists your feet so they can make fun of your black ass.
Oh, they did see it, and they still hate you.
Weird adverts aside about how the best genes are characterized in a conventionally attractive white, blonde, blue-eyed woman. Not true. I mean, look at me. Within 5 years, or as soon as she shows any sign of aging, that's it. The moment she becomes visibly over 25.
Enjoy the ride now, babe, before you get too old and ugly and hit the wall. But wokely. This is just something I've noticed in the decade of criticizing feminism on the internet. Now feminists are the most misogynistic, sexist freaks ever when they finally have an acceptable, approved target to go after. God forbid you are a woman with the incorrect opinion, because hell hath no fury like a male feminist replying to you.
A strawberry blonde, blue-eyed woman marketing having great genes. This is just a whole fucking eugenics campaign, and I, for one, would like to throw myself off a balcony.
Do it. Do a backflip, live stream it. Also, these people just straight up don't know what the eugenics movement is. Talking about genetics is not eugenics. Sydney Sweeny did not say she had the best genes or superior genes or that other people had bad, inferior genes. Someone even made it like a fake ad, like, Beyonce has better genes, and it's like,
wow.
Why'd you pick the picture where she has like a blonde wig on?
This campaign is poking at women's greatest and most tender insecurity under the patriarchy, which is desirability in the beauty standard. It affects not only non-white women, even though this is clearly white supremacist, Aryan race propaganda, but it also adversely affects the majority of white women who do not naturally have blonde hair and blue eyes. Because yes, even the women who can achieve this look have to do it through artificial means in one way or another. The vast majority of white women are not naturally blonde. And of course, lots of white women are also insecure about having brown eyes. So that's a whole generation of young white women who are being further propagandized to purchase blonde hair dye and contacts for the rest of all time.
Okay, what? Are attractive women just not...
That seems like some crazy loopholes to try to be like, oh my goodness, more money, more capitalism and whatnot. I mean, I guess in a sense maybe, but yeah, I think that's just a little roundaboutism of trying to get to a weird different point. Yeah, I don't get it.
Allowed to model anymore because, like, God forbid it makes some other women insecure. And as someone with brown eyes, I've never once felt insecure about having brown eyes. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna get into hyperborea, but I've seen myself photoshopped with blue eyes. Horrifying.
Oh, Jesus.
So we've gone from Nazi propaganda.
I look like some damn Terminator shit or some alien like freaking species or some shit.
And to genocide, to racism, to now poor little girls are gonna feel insecure because they don't have blue eyes like Sydney Sweeny.
Another thing about the Sydney Sweeny beauty standard that is very important to note is that big boobs are a hallmark of what conservative men are attracted to. At the end of the early 2000s and through the 2010s, we were becoming a more progressive society, and so we also naturally progressed to be a more ass-centric society.
In the 2000s, we were becoming more progressive, so we started objectifying women's butts.
Yep.
What? The communist utopia will be ass-centric, apparently. I didn't know the ass first thing was political. How does she know conservatives are all boob men? Conservatives in the audience, are you a boobs or butt guy? What?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's very, very interesting because usually when it comes to a woman's preference, to a man's preference, or I mean, woman's preference as well, for another woman to be attractive, it really does depend. And I don't think that fact of the political nature carries a factor in it. I mean, I guess it could, but I don't think it's to the point where you're gonna have to generalize an entire like voting base and shit. It's just so weird. People really want to have a way to easily group one thing and group something to another to make it black and white and simple of green versus yellow, red, blue, and like they don't see the gray. They don't see the other mixture of colors that can, you know, like mix into it. You know, it's different factors and everything. You know, the little details you gotta throw into that. You know,
Political affiliation are the feet men, libertarians.
damn.
Listen, they can try to disguise it with their little intersectionality buzzwords all they want, but at the end of the day, women just want a socially acceptable reason to hate other women.
Of course.
That's it.
Good genes.
Okay, I apologize to the Whitney girl from the beginning. She's taking the cake of not being supposed to have a red hair ever. That's not a good look. That is not a good look on you. I am sorry. Do not pass go. Do not go to a hair salon and get that fixed, please.
The Offspring, that American Eagle ad with Sydney Sweeny, is literally overt eugenics. I know you don't want to hear this.
Oh my god, they're multiplying. They're fucking multiplying. It's so creepy.
But if you want to talk about how that ad is promoting eugenics.
Oh, also the fact that this is like an ADR type thing. Does she recorded her voice separate and then have it to where she does the miming thing is very unsettling too. It's distracting me.
Which it absolutely is. We also have to talk about how choosing not to wear a mask when you can during an ongoing pandemic, because you're okay with a certain subset of people, primarily disabled people of color, dying for your own comfort, is also eugenics.
Oh my god.
1 second. $2025.
Yeah.
We are talking about wearing masks for COVID in 2025.
Yeah.
I like how she's woke scolding the other woke scolds for not woke scolding about her particular pet issue. COVID broke the brains of so many of these people, man.
Yeah.
It's because it's when the world was just a giant, safe HR longhouse where it was socially acceptable for them to be moral busybodies and never leave their home. It was like the closest to their lib shit utopia that we have ever gotten, and they miss it.
I remember growing up in a predominantly white community, wishing myself out of this body, out of this culture, take my name, if it meant that I could wake up blonde-haired and blue-eyed, never having to explain.
I'm sorry for pausing, but her face really gives me Jim Carrey's Grinch, or a mixture of Grinch and the frickin' the Who's. Yeah, the Who's from the Grinch Who Stole Christmas. It's very unsettling, and I just wanted to point that out before I get lost in my own thoughts.
And who I am or worry about being accepted. That is why this American Eagle ad with Sydney Sweeny is especially off-putting.
Listen, I'm sorry that happened to you, but we live in a predominantly white country. If you go to another country, there will be a different beauty standard. If you go to the country of your ancestors, there will be a different beauty standard, and maybe it will look more like you. But again, she didn't say her genes were better or the best, and it's not like all the hot popular celebrities look like Sydney Sweeny. Look at Ana de Armas. Look at Zendaya. They don't look anything like Sydney Sweeny. And they are known as very beautiful around Hollywood. This is why corporations and the media think in order to pander to the female gaze, everything has to be like average and frumpy and ugly. Because women can't stop fucking projecting their insecurities. Not every character in a movie or a video game has to look like you. Not everyone in an ad has to look like you. Hell, the only time I see people who look like me is when I turn on the live action Grinch movie.
This is not pre-watch at all. This is not pre-watch at all. I made the freaking Jim Carrey Grinch joke about the woman, but I didn't think she would make her the live action Grinch about herself, or she talk about, I don't know. This was not pre-watch at all. I did not pre-watch this at all. No pre-watching of this at all. Holy shit, I did not expect that.
Never say this shit, by the way. They usually go like, wow, that man is strong. I don't look like that. I'm gonna go to the gym. And women are like, wow, that woman is thin. I don't look like that. I'm gonna go complain.
What makes Sydney Sweeney's jeans better? Like, why did you get that joke?
No, they're good. They're not better. They are good. Meaning they are good. And that's it. There's like good. Do you think good equates to better? Or do you think that subconsciously you think yours is worse in comparison? Like, holy shit. Man, these are projections out the wazoo, dude.
All us woke people are saying is that it's just a little bit weird to directly reference European jeans as better.
Again, she never said that her jeans were better. You are making shit up.
Now, when you think of the all-American girl, like the standard of like American beauty, you probably think blonde hair, blue eyes, white girl, right? You're not supposed to think that way.
You're not supposed to think that way, guys.
Nope.
That's double plus ungood.
That's ingrained in you because of negative things that have been pushed on you by society.
When you think about the all-American woman, you should be thinking about an obese, transgender, disabled woman or something. What would be an acceptable vision of the American woman for this person? It's insane she's saying that we think Sydney Sweeny is hot because of negative things that have been pushed on us by society. No, bitch, we have eyes. And just because she is attractive does not mean you are also not attractive. Look at your full lips. That is a standard of beauty I'll never live up to, but that's okay. Because I have other things that are beautiful and unique about me, just like you have other things that are beautiful and unique about you, regardless if Sydney Sweeny is held up as the American beauty standard. These are lessons your mother should have taught you, not a YouTuber. Sydney Sweeney's ad shows a cultural shift towards whiteness. Advertisements are always mirrors of society, and sometimes what they reflect is ugly and startling. Boo. A white woman. Oh, the fucking author is white. I hate these people, man. Shut up. Shut up. It's one thing when it's like a non-white person talking about how white people suck. It's like, okay, you're just racist. But when it's a white person talking about white people suck, you need to be ground up into a pulp and fed to livestock. You would honestly be more useful that way. Ads are always mirrors of society, and sometimes what they reflect is ugly and startling. Popular American culture is, indisputably, becoming more puritanical and more conservative. Puritanical? The focus of the ad was her tits and ass! This is not at all a conservative, puritanical ad. Have you seen what the puritanical right thinks of Sydney Sweeny? They think she's a whore, okay? They think she's a whore. The backlash has been swift and fierce, and some of it, at least if you ask me, is fair. The internet has been quick to condemn the advertisement as non-inclusive at best. Non-inclusive? Why the fuck does everything have to be inclusive?
No.
It's a commercial with one fucking person in it. Sweeny exudes a source of vintage sexiness that caters to the male gaze. She embodies the near mythological girl next door beautiful but low maintenance sexy femininity that dominated the media in the 1990s and early 2000s. Oh wow, that sounds great. You're telling me that's fascism? Waiter, more fascism please.
Damn it. Well, yeah, dude. Yeah, it's my head. My hands are in my head, rubbing my temple, just trying to relax because I have work right after I record this video. But, dude, like, please, just accept that if you see a beautiful girl on online or on a commercial or anything like that, be like, damn, she making money. She did her thing and she looks good. Alrighty. Now maybe I could probably see what those type of jeans and make sure they look good on me, or ask if they have a size on me or anything like that. Maybe a suggestion. Maybe. Or be complaining about how she looks better than you and just say, hey, you Nazi, that's a Nazi right there, buddy. Get that Nazi off my screen. I don't like it. I don't like that Nazi. Get off of that screen. I'm the hero here. I'm the hero. I need to be the hero. Get that Nazi off my screen, please. All right, let's continue.
What the f?
Yeah, what the fuck indeed.
The left is currently losing their mind about how, like, they need to get young men to vote for Democrats again. And here they are, like, blondes with big is are fascism. Listen, the alt-right pipeline does not start with the American Eagle ad. It starts with you. What are you doing? This is not at all a conservative far-right ad. It's just a normal ad that would have ran like 15 years ago. But I guess that's what being far-right is nowadays. Being normal from 15 years ago. I love this random part of the article, though. Young women are being radicalized through so-called clean skincare and healthy eating. So
radicalize into taking better care of yourself. Well, shit. Ain't that a American message if I ever seen one? Holy crap.
Fascism is hot people eating healthy and having clean skin. Goebbels himself could not make better propaganda. Literally, as I am editing this video, the New York Times comes out with his opinion piece, Why the Right is Obsessed with Thinness. I would really appreciate if people stopped equating health and beauty to fascism, because if health and beauty are fascism, what is unhealthiness and ugliness?
Yeah, what is that? What is that? Please do tell me, since you guys know everything and anything about what we need to be as a good, normal part of the society. Yeah, tell me. Do you have an answer? Freaking tell me what the answer is.
Fortunately, a big part of socially progressive ideology is dismantling hierarchies and norms and challenging what society sees as conventional, traditional, and beautiful. A really good example of this was those statues that were put up.
Oh yes, my boss was talking to me about the standard black woman, in the middle of Times Square. I didn't know it was Times Square. Holy shit, I didn't realize it was the middle of Times Square. I mean, she don't look bad. It's just that, yeah, not all black women are thick like that. Maybe like half, but not all women are black women, especially black women. They're not all like that.
Like all over different cities of like a frumpy woman in leggings. And the artist says like the purpose of these was to like challenge conventional beauty standards. And it's like, imagine looking like one of these women and then hearing like, oh yeah, this was put up to challenge beauty. Like, what do you mean by that? Remember the whole body positivity movement like 10 years ago? Remember like all the fat influencers? Remember when every single ad was like this ad, for example? Calvin Klein's latest underwear campaign is breaking big boundaries. Big boundaries? Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean by that? While fashion is starting to seriously consider creating more inclusive environment for consumers, there is still a huge mountain to climb before it is truly considered diverse.
Jesus.
Huge mountain? No, that's just me. And that's why Calvin Klein, probably the most famous name associated with underwear, just launched a groundbreaking campaign. Groundbreaking? Oh,
oh my fucking god, these freaking puns. They're not, I don't even think of them like that until, oh my fucking god, that last one just kind of snuck in.
Come on now. The campaign is all about feeling free to express yourself, being uninhibited, and being provocative by challenging the norms we see on a regular basis. See? Challenging norms. It's all about challenging norms. This reminds me of that protein world controversy from 2015. Old heads will remember. I wrote an article about it for the Libertarian Republic.
Oof.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
Damn.
But anyway, a billboard with this ad for a protein powder supplement was put up and people lost their fucking minds. They vandalized it. They threatened to get a bunch of the employees fired. They threatened to go where the company was located with hammers, all because they committed the great crime of body shaming by daring to have a thin, attractive woman on their ad. This ad made other companies come out with their own like little virtue signaling things, like passive aggressive, like everybody is ready. Like every fashion magazine, every beauty magazine was pumping this out at the time, just fat, 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 fat. The rise of like Tess Holiday and the hashtag F your beauty standards. Oh my god. You could not escape this. Also, suspiciously, body positivity only seemed to mean obese women.
Damn.
But yes, everywhere you looked, it was like fat, 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 and everyone was like, yes, queen. Well, now we live in Ozempic world, and the fat acceptance movement seems to have died. Like many of the fat influencers, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was not gonna make that joke when she mentioned fat influencers. I was not gonna pertain to that because I figured she would most likely make it. Yeah, I've seen videos about how they're not living a good, or not living. I won't say good. I would say they weren't living long in their lives. That's unfortunate to say and think about, but I mean, that really is how it is, man.
And these same types of people are like crashing out about the Sydney Sweeny ad because they really do feel like all the work they have done to like socially engineer people's behavior and preferences has been just like destroyed overnight. Who would win? Decades of propaganda? One big booby girl. I wrote in the old article, I can't say I'm too surprised at the backlash towards this model's body. We are living in a world where instead of striving to better ourselves and live a healthy lifestyle, praising obesity and unattractiveness is becoming the norm. Well, ShoeonHead from 10 years ago, you will be happy to hear that it seems like it's no longer the norm. Because apparently not just American Eagle, but like Dunkin' Donuts and Arby's are using hot people in their ads again.
Hey, hot people in their ads. Now we need the Hardee's and Carl's Jr.'s commercials to come back about the ridiculous, like the insane, like that one one Carl's Jr. commercial about the hot woman eating a burger on the back of a pickup truck next to the Statue of Liberty. We need those commercials back.
Again, is the culture truly healing, or are we about to go into a deep financial recession? Questions we should be asking. Angry Reddit freaks also doxed Sydney, looking through her voting records and found out she's a registered Republican. One of the most common things I saw about this were how, like, all the women getting mad about Sydney Sweeny were ugly, and I don't think that's true. There were some, like, pretty people in there. But I got onto this topic that I see all the time, and that is, why are liberal women so ugly? Leftists are ugly, conservatives are hot, which is not true, by the way. I was at January 6th, okay? But for the most part, stereotypes exist for a reason, right? Conservatives are, well, conservative with the way that they present themselves. They tend to follow norms and beauty standards, which is why, for example, the media called Hassan a, quote, progressive in a MAGA body. And how so many women on dating apps nowadays are looking for a man who votes Democrat but looks like a Republican.
Jesus.
Everyone is aware of the stereotypes. And with leftists, you know the stereotype, like the overweight, blue hair, nose ring. They're not all ugly, of course, but many purposely make themselves look ugly. Because being ugly is saying f you to the man. Marcel Duchamp's art piece, Fountain, which was literally just a urinal, was a f you to art institutions and classical ideas of beauty. Those f-ass ugly concrete block brutalist buildings are another example. Brutalism emerged after World War II as a post-war modernist style, in part created as a f you to the classical architecture celebrated by, drumroll, the Nazis. Now think of those concrete buildings and the urinal and apply it to broader society. Basically, the blue hair and nose ring is a f you to, well, Sydney Sweeny. Hitler existed, so now everything has to be fat and ugly. Sorry. I don't know why so many on the left want to give the concept of beauty and health to the right, but it is not a winning strategy. Listen, I just want everyone's basic needs met, alright? I don't want people going in debt if they get into a car accident, or be homeless, or get sent to foreign wars. I didn't sign up for this stupid shit. It is funny though how like every time Sydney Sweeny is on camera, there's like a right-wing article like, woke is dead. Wokeness is no match for Sydney Sweeney's undeniable beauty.
Oh my God.
Are Sydney Sweeney's breasts double D harbingers of—
What the fuck is this goddamn line? Holy, that's I don't like that at all.
The death of
I don't like
woke.
that at all.
Was that girl right about conservatives being boob guys? She might have been right after all. Honestly, this doesn't really make sense because like the left are the ones trying to normalize and like OnlyFans culture and stuff like that. If anything, there is too much boobs everywhere. We need to calm down a bit. But when it comes to Sydney's like
you know what? I don't know about that. You've seen him, boom him.
Classical bombshell beauty, like I kind of get where they're coming from. Sydney Sweeny is a hot white woman who does not mind catering to the male gaze after we had a decade of hearing about how the male gaze is bad and toxic. A decade of hearing about how white people are bad and toxic. A decade of ugly, angry, fat androgyny seeping its way into everything and anything. When people say Sydney Sweeny is anti-woke, I don't even think they mean politically. I think they just mean like Sydney Sweeny is like looking into a time portal back to 1992, a time when addiction wasn't such a big issue. Every woman didn't show her hole online for $5. Hookup apps didn't exist. It's like a bunch of millennials and Zoomers are longing for a time they never experienced. But yes, this is a cultural shift, but not necessarily a conservative one. Just a return to like normalcy, a return to normal Americana consumerism. In 2065, conservatives are going to be like posting people twerking like, return! These same TikTok freaks who are attacking Sydney Sweeny have been sounding the alarm about this cultural shift for some time now. And we see a bunch of celebrities embracing like looking normal and healthy again. Like Demi Lovato is a perfect example of this. She was an obese, short hair.
God damn, I didn't see Demi Lovato like that. Holy shit. Damn. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm glad she's able to bounce back up and do what she likes to do again, man.
Her walking stereotype, crying about a frozen yogurt place, daring to sell sugar-free frozen yogurt.
Wow, really? Oh shit, that's her. Yeah, that's her. Holy shit.
Triggered that I left without Froyo.
To now being skinny and healthy and married and even making a TikTok
she's married too.
Dancing happily in that same frozen yogurt place.
The singer returning to the scene of the crime Wednesday, poking fun at herself on her social.
That's part of the reason these people are freaking out and saying like fascist aesthetics, because they know the chokehold they have had on culture is losing its grip. Inshallah. Once Sam Smith goes—
What the fuck? Oh my goodness. Buddy, you're gonna cut off your damn circulation. You're not gonna live for much longer if you keep that up.
Goes back to being normal. That's when I know the culture is healing.
Oh, you know what? Not too bad of a look.
Thankfully, American—
See, that's why I say he took those off right away, because it was circulating his brain, cutting off his blood flow. So he had to take them off. Now he looks a whole lot better.
Eagle did not bend the knee and did not apologize to the horde. In fact, they doubled down. Sydney Sweeny has great genes, is and always was about the genes. Her genes, her story. Wait a minute. Her genes, her story.
God damn it. Oh, shoot. Don't you dare. Don't you dare do it, shoot. Stop it. Don't do it.
HH.
God damn it. God damn it. Oh, God damn it. I knew it, shoot.
Uh-oh. Now, I can sit here and say the obvious, like, these corporations just want to pander to you, they just want to sell you like, yeah, obviously. But have you considered, it's good when corporation pander to me, personally? I just realized so much of American political discourse is, like, around f***ing corporations and ads. The Gillette commercial, Bud Light, Protein World. There are so many examples, like, it's just crazy how so much of our politics revolves around consuming things. I will buy blue team product. I will buy red team product. Bleak. In conclusion, we are tired of ugly. There's hot people in ads again. The white woman is back, baby. Let's go. 500 trillion more to Israel. Nobody can afford a fucking house. World is run by pedophiles, but woke is dead, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. So if you like this video, please subscribe and maybe donate to me on Patreon. Link down below. All Patreon members get the uncensored version of every single video a day early.
Ooh. So we get to hear a cuss? Ooh, sounds like a good deal if I'm not mistaken. Hell yeah.
So you get to hear all the f***s and shits uncensored.
Yeah!
If you can't or don't want to do that, there's also a little tip jar down below. You can leave a little tip and I will give it a little heart. It helps the channel out and I appreciate it so much. Also, big shout out to Holtzkern again for sponsoring this video. Check them out, link down below. And I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye!
Yay, new video. She cut off what type of video it was, but let's see if there's anything in the end. Lately, she hasn't been putting things in the end, but I'm just curious. I'm seeing what she might put in the end of the video. I'm very curious. All right, Shoo, what do we got in the end of the video? Do you have anything? Do you have anything for us?
Sydney Sweeny, a registered Republican, has the hottest ad out there.
Alrighty, well, that was that. That is ShoeonHead talking about the war on hot women. Now, long story short, please go outside, try to just talk with people. Don't be chronically online. Go outside, talk to people, and get other people, get other opinions that's not on YouTube and not on social media. All right, try to get out there. Try to like normal ads again, and let's just go back to a more somewhat socially acceptable society if we can. If not, then fucking the world's doomed. Anyway, like and subscribe if you like the video and want to check out more reaction videos. Speaking of which, comment down below of what videos you want me to react to next time, and also make sure to check out the original video in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Later, guys.